When I say the word Predator, you're probably thinking of, well, not the Predator movie from 2018. But when I first saw it, I thought, oh man, that was actually pretty fun. Then I rewatched it and thought, wow, what was wrong with me in 2018? This movie is awful. And now, upon my third rewatch, I've found some things I want to talk about. No, I'm not going to sit here and shit on the movie for the entire length of the video, but I am going to shit on it briefly. And then we can move on. Why the fuck does every single person talk like they're in middle school?
Question for you.
All right, here we go.
How do you circumcise a homeless man?
Here it comes.
Kick your mom in the chin.
Fuck you, motherfucker!
If you're gonna have a character like that in a movie, then limit it to one character. I feel like I'm watching the 2016 Ghostbusters, where everyone in the cast is the funny character, ha ha ha, but there's no serious person in the entire film. Man, is there anything I even need to say about the plot of this movie? Being that the Predators want spinal fluid from people with autism because it's the next step in human evolution? I feel like this just speaks for itself. And listen, I like some Shane Black movies. I don't love them. Well, other than Nice Guys. That movie rocks. And honestly, I think he's a pretty good director. And it seemed like this might have been a fun pairing, but unfortunately, it was trying to fit a round peg into a square hole, and it just turned out to be a huge mess. Alright, my brief shitting on the movie is over. For the next part, I'm going to talk about the positives in this movie because with most movies, it's easy to talk about the negatives and nitpick it to death, and I don't want to do that. There is also a myriad of videos shitting on this movie all over YouTube who probably can put it more eloquently than I can. Listen, positive number one is the cast. I like all of the actors. Boyd Holbrook has become a fantastic character actor, and you definitely know him from, well, something. Personally, I always thought of him as Steve from Narcos and refer to him like that whenever I see him on screen. Trevante Rhodes was in Moonlight less than 2 years before this, and that man can act. Olivia Munn has a certain charisma that always makes her fun to watch. Also, where's my Attack of the Show revival? Come on. Jacob Tremblay was in Room less than 3 years before this, and that boy can act. Keegan-Michael Key is funny. He is not funny in this movie. Sterling K. Brown is a national treasure, and he should be preserved at all costs. Thomas Jane, come on guys, have you ever seen The Mist? The second positive is the lore. You've got Jake Busey, real-life son of Gary Busey, playing the son of Gary Busey's character in Predator 2. And we love the lore in this house. In what would be a wild alternate ending that would tie this to the Alien franchise, one scene was filmed where stuntwoman Brianna Watkins plays Ellen Ripley, and one where Brianna Watkins plays an adult newt. The alternate ending would have depicted either of those characters having traveled back in time, which would have been fucking bonkers at this point in these franchises, but fuck it. Francois Yip also originally was going to reprise her role as Miss Yutani from Aliens vs. Predator, Requiem, which would have also been fun. Don't worry, I'm not going to try and convince you to find the positives in that movie. At least, there's none that I can see. I would be remiss if I didn't mention that Shane Black is the guy in the first Predator who loves talking about his girlfriend's vagina.
The other day, I was going down to my girlfriend. I said to her, "Jeez, you got a big pussy. Jeez, you got a big pussy." She said, "Why did you say that twice?" And I said I didn't. See, it's because of the echo.
I have nothing to add to that, but I just didn't want someone in the comments telling me I should have brought it up. And finally, the Predator Holiday Special. A short film included on the home media releases of the movie. A parody of the 60s Rankin Bass specials, it has a predator in the North Pole causing some havoc. A stop-motion self-aware gore fest which is an absolute blast to watch. God, stop motion is so cool. I wish I had that level of patience. While it still does have some of the crude humor that made the movie not so great, it's only 2 minutes and 15 seconds, so you won't lose that many brain cells. There are moments where I laughed out loud, which is more than I can say about any joke in the actual movie.
That's it.
Laugh all you want. But when you're standing at attention before your maker.
I always stand at attention before I make her.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
It's kind of similar to some sort of high-budget, focused robot chicken skit. Probably not selling it from that description, but actually, you know what? I'm just going to link it below so you can give it a watch. But definitely make sure that you come back here and tell me your thoughts. I currently don't own a copy of the physical Predator movie, but I would buy a copy for this alone and probably pay full price. Okay, those are my positives. I'm not going to say that you should watch this movie, but the next time it's on FX, maybe just keep it on for a bit in the background while you're folding laundry or cooking. You might have a good time. Also, everyone should check out Archie vs. Predator 1 and 2 because they are unexpectedly fantastic. I hope you enjoyed this short video. Let me know what you think we should cover next. This channel is still in its infancy and we're not 100% sure what we want it to be just yet, but we're definitely excited to keep doing it. So all input is welcome and appreciated. And do us a favor if you wouldn't mind liking, subscribing. We got bills and shit.